Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Namo Laibagi Mafamda Noluk Naningshingjari Purvasramda Ekoi Kwagi Irakta Tilambi Srimati Sogaizam Ongbi Somola Devina Manung Matam Chadana Magi Nusizaraba Imung Manung Sagainate Kwai Pumna Makputadok Lamlaga Hauki Batang Kunmari Ing Lising Ani Kunmatoi Ingengi Purnima Tangzanumita Sri Guru Gi Kripadagi Sasinandana Saitanya Dasini Haibanam Fangzadana Vrindavan Prapti Oikri Lakliba Tang Kunmapan Ing Lising Ani Kunmatoi Ingen Gi Kunmatoi Nipan Basagol Sen Numita Asti Sanjay Lokacharaga Lakliba Tang Taruk Ing Lising Ani Kunmatoi Ingen Gi Kunipan Bairai Numita Laiki Drabi Ki Chira Usab Din Thokli Numit asida ngamjaba vastu kharadang hari sankritan ga loinana Sri Hari gi charanda kachagadauri Thoram asida Brahman Vaishnav ahillaman maruk mapang khwai khibigna matam chana lingbirakna Harinam Shravan tawbiranaba Patrana nimantran kachari Patrana nimantran kachabagi aprada khibig ngakpigani Leibaki athingba leibana laigi thoram damak SOP ngakna pangthokjagani Pauzen jariba Sogaizam Ongbi Vilasini Devi Manempo Rosika Sogaizam Machanupi, Sogaizam Romojit Singh Mapuroiba, Rosobanta Sogaizam Machanupa, Leifam Moirangkom Sogaizam Leikai.
First day headlines. 3 constables injured in clash between police and local residents of Kurai Komidok during police bid to disperse vegetable vendors who defied curfew. Aspiring candidate K. Jadumani of Wangkem AC takes poor and paralyzed patient of Yaripok Bisnunaha to Nimans, Bangalore for treatment. Indian veteran boxer Mary Kom expresses disbelief of a judge's decision, says authority biased towards her. Hello and good evening. You're watching the MAMITv English News Bulletin. I'm RAIMEI. Violent clash broke out between local residents of Kurai Komidok and police around 6 this morning after police tried to disperse vegetable vendors who defied curfew. 3 personnel of Imphal East District Police sustained injury when some local residents pelted stones at the police team and 1 gypsy of police was damaged. Reports curled from the site of the incident said a large number of police personnel was rushed there to control the mob as the situation was turning serious. Police used tear gas shells to disperse the stone pelting mob. Police conducted search and pick up around 40 persons suspected to be involved in the stone pelting at the police. It may be mentioned that a few days back, 1 policeman was injured when residents of the area pelted stones at a team of Imphal East District Police while they were persuading curfew violators to remain indoors. In what may be termed as a rare and highly praiseworthy act of generosity, social worker and aspiring candidate of Wangkem Assembly constituency, Kangabam Jadumani, has taken 15-year-old Thonaujam Lanchenba of Yaripok, Bisnunaha, who has been suffering from severe combined immunodeficiency (SCID) for the past 5 years, to Bangalore for treatment at Nimans. Jadumani, along with Lanchenba and his father Thonaujam Damendro, left Imphal for Bangalore by flight today. MAMITv had broadcast an exclusive report on the helpless condition of Lanchenba, who is unable to move due to the disease. Jadumani is going to bear all necessary expenditure for the treatment of Lanchenba, medicines, travel fare and food and accommodation in Bangalore during the treatment. Before departure, Kangabam Jadumani told MAMITv at the Birtikendrajit International Airport that providing Lanchenba the much-needed treatment and curing him from the disease is his top priority now. He also expressed happiness that despite the hurdles caused by COVID-19, they have been able to get treatment at the Nimans.
Bangalore ki Niman Saiba Hospital of the Sagadavani, Maramdi, Yaripok, Bisunaha, Wang Lakai de Laiba, Honolzam, Dramendra Gimasan, Palan Chen Basi, Mahaksi Angang, Jahi Taramuk Subada de Gimagi, Yamna Lubalena, Mananar Padagi, Mana treatment over the Magi Lizaba, Hingol, Amadi Log Sing Loik, Vinamaramoraga, Mahaki Anabasi, Rimski, Consult Dr. Singha. Neman start Tragadi Anavase, Yamanga Habagi, Awaba Amalay, Mami TV, upload Tropa video clip, Amadahani in Jabata Yaman, Noitabo, Wakal the Poki. The men Adudagi, heck no one but the Tangabanitaya Hana, Yaripok, Bisunaha, Wanakai, the Chachaduna, Imun Tizaki, Abuga, Mahaki Mungi, parenting under Matunda, Anaba, Angang say, I had even the master Ipurga, Angang, Fanama lying and habits Agi, Saba or all the method Tamjaki. I have no human disabilities, Amoina, I have Wakon Lizaba. Nasi koi wang kemi sinatan Manipur ki praja punamaki waina ahak human service amoina janghin jabani masida koi ki MAMITv na asogo mateng ma pangbi haina ahak MAMITv da ahak thamjaningi maramdi MAMITv gi sumba koina chatpa tv ba han tawduna awana kya lai talara kya gi leina naraba masung leitabasing gi khongchat lamada thagat pirapade ahak na ngasi lanchemabu aishor gi mateng logjaraga ahak mahak laing phangjagadori masimak ahak Isor ki thokjan bi amane ani khanje aduna ahak ki laing matamda ahak pungda nungaitaba pamuba yaitamba natragana paisa yam changani habo khal kaim delite isa asidang mahakpu mayam ge normal life amada khalaktuna mahakpu mapa mama wajariba mase ko hanba amadi isa asibu mirakta tilhan bhai baje ahak asetpa wasak amone akcharibani
Lanchenba's father, Dhamendra, expressed gratitude to social worker Kangabam Jadumani for his kindness and also to other well-wishers for their assistance.
Lockdown kitang pomai tanjalo raga ngasi Bangalore da pagi yamba social worker Jadumani na pubidna ngasi ai Bangalore di sa puro leng jaga dore yamba Jadumani to jai so singmang amonoi to lama tonjala sona ai gi namda thabirakpa Yam money Hana, Adubunga see a my Paxeris, MAMITv Sinaving, Tabi with the Gimona, I recovered to be behind that. I TV recording Aduna, I think a Sigi, so by Kodong Sabama, Pangeri Kedisana, MAMITv Boina, I guess I taking on creditana, Tagasaba, and Luxeri, I Yamazu, Peggy Tabak Toronkaya, any Hiram Kudimakta, Ishona, my Papa Pina Bisno, have a Luina in a MAMITv, Matanquina, Manipur. Outside Lana Peggy recovered to Wungamba, Matam Sana Mayan Masakanga media, Pierce media, Wibum Zeno have a short dina, but not Oxeri.
Indian veteran boxer MC Mary Kom loss in the Tokyo Olympics 2020 pre-quarter final has stirred controversy for more than one reason. The boxing legend expressed her disbelief publicly after judges revealed that she lost 3-2 to Colombia's Ingrid Valencia. This was followed by strong support from several netizens and Union Law Minister Kiren Rizizu, former Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, who expressed their difference of opinion with the judgment given that Mary Kom had completely dominated round 2. Today, the boxer revealed that the bias towards her had not only been in the ring but outside as well. Talking to Twitter, Mary Kom claimed that she had been asked by the authorities to change her ring dress just minutes before her match. Putting the question to netizens along with images of the match, she asked what was wrong with her ring dress and why she was asked to change given that she had played her first 2 matches in the same dress. Meitei diasporas in Mandalay, Myanmar are facing problems as a number of COVID-positive cases are on the rise. They have not received any assistance like medicines and oxygen from the government due to the current situation in Myanmar. As such, Furailatpam Chandrakumar from Mandalay has drawn attention of the government of Manipur through the Indo-Myanmar Friendship Association to look into the situation. He has urged Indian Red Cross Society Manipur branch India Indian Medical Association, Manipur branch and the respective governments to provide assistance to the Meiteis living in Myanmar. The Election Commission of India held a meeting with the state chief electoral officers for the upcoming General Assembly election 2022 for Manipur, Goa, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh yesterday. The government of these 5 states will end by March to May 2022. Hence, the meeting was held to discuss the election for the states before the term ends. In a notice by the ECI, yesterday's meeting discussed COVID mitigation plan, training of polling staff and maximum number of voters for the election. Punjab National Bank honors silver medalist at Tokyo Olympics 2020 weightlifter Saiko Mirabai Chanu by offering her a check of ₹5 lakh at a small gathering held at Mirabai Chanu's residence at Longpok Kakching of Imphal East District. General Manager of Punjab National Bank Guwahati John Sayo Shankar Singh handed over a check of ₹5 lakh to Mirabai. Social Backward People Development Organization SBPDO has drawn attention of the state government to formulate a new policy to make fertilizers available to the farmers to alleviate the problems faced by them. In a press note, SBPDO said farmers have been compelled to buy more fertilizer in black as the 1 bag of fertilizer distributed by the government is not sufficient. It further expressed concern over the violation of COVID SOP during fertilizer distribution. The press release further stated, in a state like Manipur, where there are no factories and industries, an increase in agricultural produce will bring economic and financial boost. Hence, the organization stressed the need for a new policy to provide fertilizer to the farmers. A team of police led by officer in charge of Imphal Police Station, Inspector N. Ingocha, yesterday busted a racket of black marketing for COVID disease treatment-related medicines operating from India to Myanmar through Moreh. The team was able to seize a large quantity of medicines during the raid. Upon receiving information about movement of a Santro car with a medicine supply note sticker on the windshield glass from Hatta towards Moreh Road, the team stopped the car at toll gate at Kakwa Sorokhaibam Laikai. On checking the car, they found 400 pieces of Rosinox 60 and 300 pieces of Megmanox 40 inside the deck of the car. The police team detained the driver of the car named Feroz Khan. In further investigation, the team later found more medicines. They recovered 400 more pieces of Rosinox 60, 1,200 pieces of Megmanox 40 and 100 boxes of Ferravir 400 from the residence of Akoijam Tombi of Kakwa Sorokhaibam Laikai. The drugs were requested by Akoijam Priyobarta alias Bocho, age 38 years of Kakwa Sorokhaibam Laikai. On further examination, police arrested G. Kalidas alias Kale, age 31 years of Moreh Ward number 5 and Rajesh Bandhari alias Gore, age 47 years of Moreh Ward number 6 from Thangal Bazaar and Airport Gate respectively. The seized medicines and the arrested persons have been handed over to the OC Singjamai Police Station under Drug Control Act 1950 for further legal action. Troops of Spear Corps in a joint operation with the state police neutralized 2 Myanmar cadres of NSCNK in areas of Lomlo Tirap district and Arunachal Pradesh on 28 July 2021. A number of inputs were being received from various sources regarding presence of a group of NSCNK cadres carrying out anti-national activities in areas north of Trans-Arunachal Highway in Kotam Forest. Based on a specific input, some rifles along with state police launched a search operation in Lomlo village. During search of the suspected area, the column located a hideout and the cadres were challenged and asked to surrender. However, the insurgents opened fire. In the ensuing firefight, 2 insurgents of NSCNK-YA were neutralized. 2 assault rifles, including 1 M14 and 1 MQ series rifle, 1 9mm pistol, 2 country-made weapons, assorted ammunition, and warlight stores and cash of 11,200 rupees were recovered. The bodies, along with recovered items, have been handed over to Diomali Police Station, Tirap District, for further investigation. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
LX Sublimation, Pauna Bazaar, Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, first floor. Mafam asida mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mug wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in Alex Sublimation.
Welcome back. India recorded 44,230 new COVID-19 cases with 555 deaths in the last 24 hours. The overall coronavirus tally in the country surged to 3.15 crore and the nationwide COVID-19 infection toll reached 4.23 lakh according to the data released by the Ministry of Home and Family Welfare. Meanwhile, active cases in the country increased by 1,315 in the last 24 hours, resulting the country's active caseload to 4.05 lakh. The maximum casualties were reported in Maharashtra with 190, followed by Kerala with 128 Delhi deaths. On the other hand, a total of 42,360 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, bringing the total recoveries to 3.07 crore across the country. As of today, India's recovery rate stands at 97.38%. India has so far administered 45.60 crore doses till now. With this, a total of 51.83 crore doses were administered in the last 24 hours. In a major step, the Narendra Modi government has reduced the maximum time limit to solve public grievances from 60 days at present to 45 days after a recommendation to this effect by a parliamentary committee. The government has received over 2.2 million grievances from the public in 2020 on a portal and has received 1.2 million such complaints already this year on the centralized public grievances redressal and monitoring system. The CPG RAMS grievances shall be resolved promptly as soon as they are received and maximum within 45 days, says the latest order issued by the government. Grievances under COVID-19 category continue to be treated as high priority and resolved within 3 days. The proceedings of both the Houses of Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were adjourned for the day amid continued opposition protests over Pegasus and other issues. When the House reassembled at noon amid the then two bills, the Commission for Air Quality Management in National Capital Region and Adjoining Areas Bill 2021 and the General Insurance Business Nationalization Amendment Bill was introduced. The Lok Sabha, which has witnessed daily disruptions over former issues and the Pegasus spyware scandal, was set to hold a discussion on the COVID-19 pandemic. Some news from India's Lovelina Borgohain defeated Chinese Taipei's Nianqin Chen by 4-1 split decision in the quarter-final of women's 69 kg boxing competition at the Tokyo Olympics today to secure another medal for India. This was India's second medal in Tokyo after Mirabai Chanu won the silver medal in the women's 49 kg category in wrestling. Mention may be made that Lovelina will take on Turkey's Busenas Surmeneli in the semi-final. Borgohain, a two-time World Championship bronze medalist, displayed tremendous calm in the face of a plucky opponent who had beaten her in the past. Later, after the match, she expressed that it would be more appropriate to talk about her journey after she has actually completed her campaign, preferably with a gold medal, and she would thank people after the final match. Reigning world champion PV Sindhu kept India's hopes of winning a first-ever Olympic gold in badminton alive as she reached the semi-finals of women's single with a fighting straight game win over world number 5 Japanese Akane Yamaguchi today. The 26-year-old Indian, who won a silver in the 2016 Rio Olympics, defended brilliantly and rode on her attack to outclass the fourth-seeded Yamaguchi to 21-13 and 22-20 in a 56-minute quarter-final clash at the Musashino Forest Plaza. She will next face the winner of the other quarterfinal between Thailand's Ratchanok Intanon and Chinese Taipei Taiju Ying. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. 3 constables injured in clash between police and local residents of Kurai Komidok during police bid to disperse vegetable bandits who defied curfew. Aspiring candidate K. Jadumani of Wangkem Assembly constituency takes poor and paralyzed patient of Yaripok Bisnunaha to Nimans, Bangalore for treatment. Indian veteran boxer Mary Kom expresses disbelief of a judge's decision, says authority biased towards her. And with that, it's a wrap for this evening news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Have a good time.